Mike Moore Media.
I'm checking in with the town of Stoneville, and Town Administrator Perry Webster is on the line. Hey, Perry, how you doing?
Good morning, Mike. I'm doing well. Hope you are.
All is well, and tonight we have our regular monthly meeting, Stoneville Town Council, closed session at 6, regular meeting at 7, open to the public. So let's take a look at the agenda, some of the things coming up tonight.
Mike, we got Mr. Don Neely from North Glen Street is going to be asking the town to address some issues with a storm drain that is on private property. We don't normally do work on private property because we start doing that, we'll have everybody asking us to do something, and once you open that up and start it, it's hard to stop. So we'll see what the council can advise him. We've talked to him, and Public Works Director has talked to him, and he just wants to see if there's something else can be done, and which each citizen has a right to request that, but we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Our Parks and Rec Director, Dylan Brown, is asking we purchase a scoreboard for our park. Our Parks and Rec guy, he is really working hard to get our youth involved in sports, and we haven't had a scoreboard out there for some time. So we'll probably look for grants or what have you to do that. It's the budget season's coming up, so we'll be addressing those issues. And our Fire Chief, Joel Freeman, our siren has been out of order for some time now. It has to be activated manually. So the council has voted to purchase a siren, and he'll give those quotes tonight, and we will make a decision and move forward in purchasing a siren. We do have, it was a motion made last meeting to purchase that siren using ARP funds, but we had a grant to put a generator here at Town Hall, and we had some money left, and we contacted Representative Pirtle's office and asked if we could use the remaining of those funds to purchase the siren, and they gave us permission. So the largest part of that purchase will come from grant funds, so we're blessed with that. So and that next motion will be to amend the motion that was made last month to use ARP funds, and we'll still use some ARP funds, but we won't have to use the total amount. We had $20,000 left in the fund from the generator, so we can use that $20,000 toward purchasing the siren, and it'll be good for the community, and it saves the taxpayers $20,000. So that's a good thing.
That's a win-win there for sure.
It is. Chief Moore, of course, you buy a laptop today, a year later it's out of date. So we've got quotes to purchase laptops for the police department. This is we're in that age now where everything is on computer, and it helps them a lot because back when I was policing, if somebody didn't have a driver's license and gave you a name, they might give you the name and date of birth of a brother or somebody, cousin or what have you, and then that person ended up going to court for failing to appear on a traffic citation. But now, once they get the information, they can pull it up on their laptop computers and get a picture and identify the person that they're charging and make sure they're charging the right person. So that is something we have to do. But again, that's grant funds. He's got grant funds to make the total purchase of all those laptop computers for the police cars. It's just a matter of, they have to be satisfied with what they use, and it be user-friendly. So Chief Moore has talked to several different companies about what they want to purchase. So they will bring that up to the board tonight and probably make a decision to make a purchase.
Good.
And once again, the mayor and council will be considering the applications for the person that will replace an open spot on the council, and so that has to be done in open session, and they'll do that tonight. So it's not a long agenda, but it could be a lengthy meeting if these things take a while. You go down to public comments. Of course, we don't never know what's going to happen there, and then we have a Public Works building. We've got getting our quotes together, and hopefully in April time frame, which that's what we're shooting for, we can begin working on our Public Works building. They have a lot of equipment to store and nowhere to store it, so we're hoping that we can get, once it starts, it won't take long to get it completed because it is a steel building, and we're hoping that everything goes well with that. Nuisance abatements, we had 4 new nuisance abatements. And what that is people have, towns have ordinances that they have to abide by. And you only allow 1 vehicle, unlicensed vehicle, in your yard or on your property. And it just creates, or it makes it better if you would not want to move into a neighborhood and somebody made a junkyard of the neighborhood. Not saying that has happened, but there are ordinances in place to prohibit that. So we had 4 residents in Stoneville that we have addressed some issues with, and we're not hard to get along with. Once we address the issue, they start working on that issue. We work with them. It's a 10-day time frame, but we're very lenient about working with people and trying to get the nuisance taken care of. And we realize that sometimes things can't be done in 10 days because people are working and they only have so many hours in a day to get things done. So we try to work with them as best we can to make sure that they are cleaning up what we ask them to clean up, because neighbors or what have you are calling us every day asking us, when is this going to be cleaned up? And, we have to tell them that we're working with them. And then most of the time, the neighbors are pretty understanding that as long as the persons are trying to get it cleaned up, we will work with them and they'll work with us. So,
Okay.
Upcoming events, Senior Bingo, of course, is 9 to 12 on March 7th. That's something that we do for our seniors, and we're grateful that we have people that donate prizes, and it allows them to get out of the house and come together. And most of the time, Shannon has some type of refreshment for them, and sometimes somebody will bring a cake, somebody will bring donuts or what have you, and it gives the seniors an opportunity to get together and kind of talk and get them out of the house. We wish we could do it more than once a month, but personnel, having personnel here in the office out for that period of time, we can't do it every week or every 2 weeks. So we do give them that opportunity, and hopefully over a period of time we will be able to increase that. But right now we're kind of strapped to 1 day a month. Mm-hmm. March 30th is the Easter egg hunt. That's the Stoneville Memorial Park, and the rain date for that is March 31st at 1:30 p.m. The date of the Easter egg hunt is March 30th at 1:30 p.m. And that's mostly the fire department and office here. They get together and purchase eggs and hide them for the children to come up. We normally have a great turnout for our children to come down, children and adults to come down and hunt Easter eggs. So we're looking forward to them on. It's hard to believe Easter's almost here, but it is.
Yeah, early this year.
It is, and of course, remind everybody that daylight saving time starts this weekend. So turn your clocks up an hour, and that'll be late for church or what have you.
That's right.
On Sunday morning. But other than that, Mike, it's a pretty basic agenda. Nothing really, no controversial issues that I see on this agenda. So we're looking forward to getting in and taking care of the town and having a good meeting tonight, and leave going forward trying to make the town better, the best we can make it.
Sure. Okay. Well, Perry, thanks for the update. Before we get away, I've been meaning to ask you about this. What's the latest with the Stoneville Public Library? I know there have been some changes there.
They are renovating it to where they close the office in Eden. They're moving those employees to Stoneville. They say it's not going to take away any of the books or anything that the library currently offers. It'll just be some office spaces back there in the rear of the building, from my understanding, that they're taking away. So we encourage our people to continue to use the library. And if you have complaints, of course, it's owned and operated by the county. So you would call the county manager's office to voice those complaints or whatever, that's going on. But I think it's going to be functional. I don't think it's going to really cause any issues for our citizens. We just have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you, Perry. Appreciate everything,
no problem,
and see you at the meeting tonight.
All right, Mike. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Thank
Bye.
you.
That's Perry Webster, Stoneville Town Administrator. And again, that meeting tonight, he's going over the agenda there, as you heard, for tonight's Stoneville Town Council meeting. And that's at 6, closed session, and then meeting open to the public starting at 7. Council chambers on Smith Street. And that's our program from the town of Stoneville for this month. I remind you to support our Stoneville businesses, shop with them, and to get more information, go to Facebook town of Stoneville, NC.